Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Good try to sing. Good afternoon. All right, I'm Jordan Watson, one of the consultants for First Down Consulting. I'm sure you're wondering why the name of the consulting firm is First Down. There's numerous reasons, but here at First Down, we go by the 4th and inches analogy, which is referred to football when the football player almost reaches first down, but they fall short of their goal by just a few inches. As it relates to business, it's when your business falls short of its goal by just a few inches of hard work, or whatever it may be, a few deciding factors. So we're here to make sure you get the first down and move on forward and reach your goals and reach your success. So we've worked with numerous companies and products. These are a few, but these are not limited to Nike, Coke, Reese's, and we've done employee mediation in other companies. To meet the team, our CEO, my guy Caleb Blue. Then we have myself, Jordan Watson.
Hello.
Then we have Tyler Ellis. Then we have Ryan Conwell. And then we have Candace. Does everybody say it? Then we have, last but not least, Jerry. And now I'm going to pass it to our CEO, Caleb. He's going to give you a background about this.
Well, our company was established in 2009. We had a run-in with some customer dissatisfaction, so we decided to fix the problem. In the few years we've been a company, we have a 97% satisfaction rating, so I'd say we're pretty good. And diversity amongst our company. If you have different ideas, different kinds of people coming together for one goal, then you will establish your goal. Company values, teamwork and leadership. So we always, like he said, CEO, leadership. But we all do work. We're a team. Keep moving forward is our slogan. We want to be in a better place tomorrow than we are today. Better place today than we were yesterday. And confidentiality. That is amongst us, our clients, and anybody we come into contact with. Do not, spread rumors or lie about statistics or anything like that. Confidentiality all the way around. And next is Ryan Conwell.
Good afternoon, guys. So I'm doing a segment in need, and one question is, why is Center for Student Involvement need students? Well, the first reason is because students can see a growth in themselves socially. By being around other students will have the ability to establish friendships and connections with other students that's a part of different groups and organizations. The second point is first-year and commuter students will be more acclimated to campus life on West Georgia. One story I have is a friend of mine is a commuter student, and she's very shy, and she always tells me and my other friends that she wants to be a part of campus life. So she never actually heard of Center for Student Involvement before. So as soon as we told her, she started to get more interested, and she started to look into different organizations and different groups that benefited her likings and her interests. And so from there, now she's coming out of her shell, and now she's being more friendly amongst other people and other students. And the last part is students will be more connected to what is happening on campus. And by more students learn about what's happening on campus, they can participate in various groups and organizations, as well as attend different events that's on campus, which will result in a higher attendance rate. So, hopping first down, CISU. So, under our proposed recommendations, students will be more involved. Students' voices will be heard with different events that's happening on campus. For the faculty and employees of Center for Student Involvement, students will be able to receive assistance in order to achieve success. Faculty will become mentors that students will need in order to thrive in and beyond college. The department's morale will increase as well because faculty and employees will successfully follow their mission statement, which is to bring students together and make sure students are more involved. And all these suggestions and all these recommendations that's going to be stated later will improve the overall success of Center for Student Involvement. Now, Jerry will talk about the internal communications of our company, our department.
Hello. At First Down Consulting, our team has got to know the current methods of internal communication and the reaction of the employees and the management layer. In this part, our team is going to show you data, charts, and solutions on use in internal communication methods. First one is email. The CSI has used email most frequently and regarded as the most effective method of internal communication. But there are still some problems as the email always contains large quantity of mails from different aspects in daily life. CSI internal mail is a new software which is used particularly to enter the CSI. The software works similarly with the traditional email but has more functions to manage the files for important conversation. The second one is face-to-face method. Although we have the technology which allows us to communicate online, sometimes we still have some important documents need to be discussed in face-to-face dialogue. Our company has investigated the internal staff and the students, and the feedback shows the preference rate of face-to-face meeting is the highest when the situation is important. And this is the chart. So we suggest that whenever there is an important document or task, discuss it by face-to-face. The third one is phone call. As our investigation reflects, the staff in the US CSI use phone call to communicate when there is not something which is difficult to remind and write down. But sometimes there is an urgent event. We tend to adapt a special proposed phone line in the CSI building between the offices and the front desk. Next is the SWOT and analysis. CSI has the most advantage in the consulting service. Students who come to consult can always be served to relevant department to solve their problems. But our firm suggests that the phone call system should be improved as many students reflect that the hotline is always busy. So the opportunity is that CSI can be the most popular organization, and the threat is that the online system should be improved. And next is the computation comparisons. There are two more similarity organization in other universities. The first one is the CSI University of Northwestern. They give students the opportunity to create their own organization or group. Through educational and programming opportunities, they facilitate and nurture experience in leadership, campus programming, student community service, and student organization development. And the next one is the university, CSI University of Houston. They have an event that occurs throughout their semester, where if a student collects a certain amount of pins, they can have a chance to win a prize. Their volunteer program do the same thing as LEAD at West Georgia, including the service such as health, education, and senior citizens. The chart compares the communication effectiveness of 3 consulting centers on campus. You can see the face-to-face method is the highest in the CSI in University of West Georgia, and the other 2 universities do well in phone call. And next part is Candy will show you the external communications.
Hello everyone. The CSI is a well-functioning department with our help, and it can increase the connection with the students and improve their ability through holding various activities. Obviously, it had highly efficient communication systems because the direct meeting is not very convenient. It often communicates with others through phone, email, and website. advantages of phone is fast, convenient, and expensive. Nowadays, time is the money, and efficient is the most important factor in the business marketing. We can express our opinions through phone very clearly and establish good contact with the customers. The email is very easy to read. The message language is logical, and sometimes we can know the content just by reading the title. And the group message and the copy effectively can reduce the duplication of the communication, and it allows us to copy it and correct it. The website can reduce the cost of customer calls to help them know more information. Also, it allows the site change its role from just display into a bridge with the customers. According to this chart, we can see that the phone and email is the majority. However, the website and the other communication types account for the minor parts. Although the external communication system of the CSI is very efficient, we can also see that some weaknesses of it. Sometimes we can't solve the task very correctly, so that someone can't know what to do and who to contact. There are also some opportunities and threats. Some functions of other departments are very similar with the CSI, just like first year experience and achievement club. So they are the competitors of it. The first year experience is a department which can hold some abilities and improve the activities of students. It can provide a variety of help, and it is mainly for the freshmen. But CSI can give the senior students another help. Achievement Club. And the focus of Achievement Club is to set up a new foundation for the next generation. It also has the efficient external communication system. In conclusion, the external communication system of CSI is well functioning. It set up a great connect with the customers through phone, email, and the website. It overcomes various difficulties and make greater progress every day. Next, let Tyler introduce the recommendation part.
Yeah, Tyler with the recommendations. So first, we have increased presence on social media. So every college student really has social media. You can ask anyone in this room, and I guarantee 95% has social media. And not just college students, but everyone outside of college. So that would increase the presence not only on campus, but off campus, and make the campus in a whole just look a lot better. Secondly, we have hiring more students for the center for student involvement. Students are always looking for job opportunities, so this is a great way to get students involved. Job opportunities would also help spread the word of mouth of the Center for Student Involvement from student to student. So that would allow more students to realize what actually the Center for Student Involvement is. Hiring more students would actually also give a better perspective through students, so getting good ideas from their friends to give to their bosses for better ideas for the center to do events. Lastly, we have host more concerts, comedy, or talent shows. Events like this, students would love to go to. If it's great entertainment, people are going to go to it. They don't have anything to do better on a night. This would also, they can hand out free T-shirts, get advertised through these things, get advertisement, just pretty much get their name out there. And this would also, students talking, help students realize the organizations that are already on campus, help them get involved in those through these events. In conclusion, we are very excited to be able to help the Center for Student Involvement grow tremendously with our expertise and amazing ideas we bring to the table. Let First Down help keep you moving forward. Thank you. Any questions?
Okay. So as far as like the concerts and the comedy shows and stuff like that, I really like that, by the way. How much time like would it take for y'all to get that in place?
It would take a second just to really figure out who to bring, or honestly, if they had a talent show, you could just send out with the social media, put it on social media, have students come to you
Right.
for the talents and just to sign up for it. So it depends really on the type of entertainment you want to bring.
Why would working with First Down Consulting be a smart choice for investment?
Because we're the best. No, we have a great team here at First Down Consulting. As I said, we all work well together. So.
And also, other consulting companies may get you through that one instance. We're gonna teach you how to never fall short of your goal again. So, you're always gonna reach the first down and reach the touchdown.
What are the risks involved if we use your recommendation?
Well, I guess like with certain, with maybe hosting and hosting the shows and different things like that, just kind of like it might be a little chaotic, just trying to see like, cause a lot of students like on campus like have talents, a lot of students like do different like comedy and stuff like that. It's just maybe scheduling like these different students to like produce like their talent, or even with that, just as far as like another like recommendation, social media, kind of getting like the good, but also like maybe like the bad of like Center for Student Involvement.
Are there any more questions?
What should we trust your recommendations to improve the CSI non-negotiables?
Well, the Center for Student Involvement, they do a good job as is. So my recommendations, I say, I look at it as it couldn't hurt, honestly. Like I said, we have a 97% satisfaction rating, so I think we'll do pretty good.
And also, how many of y'all had Sprite Remix?
Had what?
Sprite Remix before? You know, that was just an innovative move to keep Sprite going like further. They made a new kind of Sprite. We did that.
All right. Do you have any takeaways for us? Can you tell us what they are so that we...
They're football whistles.
Oh. Do they have your company name on them?
No, they don't.
Okay, that's all right. That'll keep us from remembering you all. All right, thank you, team number 5.